Hey everyone, I wanted to discuss another important type of coverage you'll need when you own a transportation company or as an owner-operator. As you all know, in the world of commercial trucking, one thing is always on the move, and that's your cargo. Ensuring that your cargo arrives safely and intact is critical to proper operation of your company to make sure that there's no interruption or cost to you if that cargo is damaged. But let's talk about what happens when things don't go quite as planned. Well, that's where your cargo coverage would come in under your policy. In this video, I want to explore the essentials of cargo coverage for commercial trucking. Cargo coverage, or your cargo insurance, protects the goods that you're transporting against damage, theft, or unforeseen events while the goods are either being loaded, transported, or unloaded. Whether you're a single owner-operator or managing a fleet, understanding that cargo coverage option is crucial. There are two main types of cargo coverage under a commercial policy. There's basic form cargo insurance and broad form cargo insurance. So let's break it down a little bit. Basic form cargo coverage typically covers specific named losses that are listed explicitly in the policy. So common examples would include fire damage, lightning, collision or overturning of the vehicle, theft or vandalism. That's just a few of the options you'll want to ask your agent or ask us what you do specifically have coverage for, while the broad form cargo coverage will cover a wider variety of incidents and will cover all risks of physical loss or damage to goods, except for the specific exclusions that are listed on your policy. So typical exclusions can include poor packaging of the goods or delays in shipment that aren't caused by another covered loss. So depending on the type of goods that you're hauling, there could also be exclusions on your policy that would not cover those specific goods in the event of a claim. It's essential to know what your policy covers and the limits of your coverage, just to be sure that you won't be left to pay for any damages if your cargo is damaged while you are transporting it, loading it, or unloading it. Regularly reviewing your policy and ensuring it matches the value and the type of cargo that you transport, even if it changes throughout the year, it can save you from any potential headaches down the road. Now, I also wanted to briefly talk about your specific cargo limit on your insurance policy. Depending on who you're going to be working with, they'll require you to have a certain limit for your cargo coverage just based off of the goods you're hauling. 90% of brokers that we see out there, they're going to request at least $100,000 in that cargo coverage, meaning that for the goods that you're hauling, the total amount that you're hauling would be $100,000, and that's the coverage that you'd be under your policy. So you're definitely going to want to talk with the companies that you're working for, whether it's a broker or a shipper. If you're hauling more expensive items, vehicles typically come with a higher cargo limit that are required. Just really important to talk to the companies that you're working with to make sure that you're going to have the necessary coverage so you don't have any delays in having to get that added or any unexpected costs with the insurance as well. And remember, each policy can vary, so it's really important to understand the specifics of your coverage in your specific policy based off of your specific company. So whether you're hauling electronics, produce, vehicles, having the right cargo coverage can make all the difference to make your life easier in the future. Stay safe out there on the road and ensure that your cargo is protected, and definitely reach out if you have any questions about coverages or anything else. Thanks.